Hello everyone, Pallytub here. Welcome back to Heroes of the Storm. In our A through Z playthrough, we have landed upon Thrall today. Thrall is one of the most consistent melee assassins in the game. He's always been good. He's still good right now, even though on HoTs logs, his win rate is slightly below 50%. He has like the best sustain in the laning phase out of anyone other than probably Zagara. If you need someone in an off lane, he's a great go-to. He rounds out just about any team, and he has a ton of burst damage to put on top of everything that I just said. If you want to get better at the game, this is one of the best places to start getting good at Thrall. That being said, I'm not very good at Thrall, so hopefully we keep this win streak going, you know what I'm saying? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves on the Garden Terror map today. Is that the name of the map? The Garden Terror? The Gardens of Terror? The Terror Garden? It's been so long, I just keep saying the same thing. I never actually stopped to check whether or not that thing I keep saying is true. Anyway, at level 1, we are going to go for Rolling Thunder. Increases Chain Lightning's range by 30%, and attacked enemies hit by Chain Lightning restore 10 mana. This is good. This is a good talent. Not only does it give Thrall a little bit more versatility in the fact that he can cast this at longer ranges, it also gives him more sustain in lane if he's able to melee the minions. He basically, his main problem is his mana pool, or we can make that learning curve a little bit easier by picking up this talent at level 1. Also, it synergizes really well with the rest of our build that we're going. Now, this is kind of a hybrid Thrall build, but it's become the staple. In the early game, you focus on your Q, you focus on Chain Lightning, and then in the late game, we should engage on this real hard, just saying. And then in the late game, you transition over to more of a Wind Fury build. That easily could have been a kill if anyone went in on those pings that I was trying to do, and it was! Alright, back to my lane. Back to getting XP. You can't let Sylvanas bully your team. It's a slippery slope. So we just need to make sure we auto-attack each and every one of these things that we do Chain Lightning. Again, Chain Lightning is our Q ability, and it just sends this projectile out, it bounces, and then whoever it bounces to, we hit, and we get the majority of our mana back. Now, we are uncontested in lane right now, but of course, as a melee assassin, it can be difficult to move in and actually get those melee attacks done. So it's kind of important that while someone is not in the lane, we kind of assert our authority. Our W ability is a Feral Spirit. It's a straight line skill shot that sends out wolves that will attack an enemy, or if they do attack an enemy, if it lands on an enemy, it will root them in place. I mean, I want to get away from this Thrall, I just don't know if I can. We can pop Wind Fury here and we'll be fine. He doesn't have wolves. Yeah, we can just casually walk away and then heal up off of the minion wave. Easy. Our E ability is Wind Fury. It allows you to attack faster for your next 3 auto attacks. Let's see if we'll move in on this one. We did it, team! She's rude and she isn't going anywhere. Now this Thrall's way out of position, but unfortunately we can't really capitalize on that because KT is still in the middle lane. We are going to go for Ride the Lightning at level 4. Chain Lightning hits 2 additional enemies for 40% of the damage. The fact that it hits 2 additional enemies is really, really important for Thrall sustain because of Frostwolf Resilience. Every 5 attacks that we do, every 5 times a spell hits an enemy, or however you want to word that, we're going to be filling up this talisman that my chair is partially covering right now. And this talisman, when it is full, will heal us for a pretty decent amount as well. It's like, it's nothing to shake a stick at, whatever that means. And we can use that heal to stay alive through a lot of things. Thrall has some of the best self-sustain in the game, especially for a melee assassin. That's not a very common trait on melee assassins. I guess it is with Kerrigan, but she has to spec for it. This is in his base kit. I don't think I'll be able to finish anybody off here, but we can move in, we can root the lead Mig, and maybe we'll get a lucky bounce with the Chain Lightning. It doesn't look like we will. 5 members of the enemy team are located up here in the top lane. They managed to get all of that objective without us really reacting in any capacity. And now the bottom objective is up, and we're not moving towards that at all. So the enemy team is definitely way ahead on this objective. But again, whenever we need to heal, look at that, 386 health, just because we hit Q and the minion wave. And this happens because of our talents that we picked up early on. We're guaranteed a heal every single time we Q into a minion wave, and that is really, really strong. Thrall is going the wrong direction right now. What are they trying to set up here? What is my team doing? He never came out, did he? Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing there? Well, that plan backfired. Let's move in and secure this bottom objective. We should be able to stop the enemy team from having it. The roots will stop Sylvanas from running away. And I'm sure you can already tell why Thrall is so strong. Again, the same thing with the Butcher that we talked about a few videos ago. The hardest part of playing Thrall and playing the Butcher is not the mechanical part of the character. That's very, very easy. That's very straightforward. You go hit things. The difficult part of playing the character is understanding what you can and cannot live through. And with Thrall, I think that's significantly more difficult than with the Butcher. Just because it, you know, you are really relying on this talisman over here, the Frostwolf Resilience. You're relying on that a lot more. So being able to manage your stacks of this as you're going into a team fight becomes very, very important. Now, excuse me. Whoa. Weird. It's like I went to talk and I swallowed at the same time. I've never done that before. Now, I was trying to think about changes that happened to Thrall, and I could not think of any. So I had to look it up. The main changes that happened to Thrall is his Sundering heroic ability, which is the only one anyone ever picks ever. Sunder had its cooldown increased by 10 seconds. It used to stun for 1.5 seconds, and now stuns for 1.25 seconds. And his auto attack damage was reduced by 8. So that's all the changes that happened to Thrall over the past fucking year. Again, we have the general changes, like the generic talent changes, where like he has follow through, and that does more damage this year than it did last year. And he has Spell Shield, which is now activatable. But no specific changes to Thrall that really stand out. Oh, almost got out of there just fine. We can tap the well here and just throw a Chain Lightning in and continue to stay in lane. We don't have to go anywhere. We are still super healthy and super capable of trading into this enemy team. Even if we cast Chain Lightning just on them and not on the minions, we're still in a really good spot. That's going to be a dead Sylvanas there. We can root the enemy team's Thrall and try to trade into him. And what you know, Chain Lightning is ready to go again. Thrall has really, really low cooldowns, so that means that he's going to get a ton of value out of follow-through, very similar to Sylvanas. Sylvanas gets, like, the most value out of follow-through, but Thrall is really, really close. And that's another, like, difficulty for the character when you're just getting to learn him. It's just weaving all of your spells together in a way that makes sense. Can be a little difficult to do. He's really, really good at farming camps. He's, not the best, but, you know, it gets the job done. We are going to go for Sundering at level 10 because, again, it's really the only valid option for us, but you know what? That's okay. This will be pushing the bottom blade into the enemy team. Both teams are level 10. There's no objectives to be fighting over, and we're even on Soak. Again, that is why I decided it was a good time to get a mercenary camp. Nothing going on, even on XP, soaking every lane. Take a mercenary camp. Well, let's go ahead and Sunder this Sylvanas here and finish her off. Nicely done. Saved our Nova friend. Made it look easy. Didn't even break a sweat. You're a job. No, don't say that. She'll take it the wrong way. Yeah, let's not do that. She won't get the joke. It's weird in text. We have a little bit of time. I'm gonna ping for some assistance here. Hopefully Nazebo will come down and help me. He is... Yeah, he is. Good. So we can get this mercenary camp, move directly into the objective, and hopefully beat the enemy team to getting a plant, because defending sucks. They do have one available right now, but we're going to have one available really soon as well. Not that afraid of Gul'dan in this particular scenario. And the zombie wall is going to zone him back just fine. We need one fucking more. That is unfortunate. We should be able to secure a couple kills here. We're going to root the enemy team's Li Ming in place. I do not have Wind Fury. We have it now, but she has her teleport, and I'm not going to chase a Li Ming any further because I am afraid of resets, and I'm okay admitting that. Now, again, we really want to get this Garden Terror first. Looks like Li Ming for the enemy team's going to get it. Apparently, I'm not recalling for some reason, so we are going to be a little late on this. They still have a Sylvanas out of the... Yeah, I'll let Nova get it. They still have a Sylvanas out of the Garden Terror, so that means they're going to be able to push effectively in 2 different lanes rather than just doing a strong push in one. So we are going to have to defend this. Half the team is still up top getting the objective, unfortunately, so we are going to be a little late here. But it looks like Nova's just going straight for the buildings in the middle lane, and the enemy team's Garden Terror has been a little hesitant, not really wanting to push in that hard. Let's see if we can go deal a little bit of damage to her. The enemy team is just above me, so we need to make sure we position relatively conservatively. And again, I'm just trying to weave spells in here to get as much damage out of the follow-through as I can. Can we sunder this? I mean... I don't mind if I do. All right. See you later. Well, that worked out. That worked out quite well. Well, shit. We do have 2 options here at level 13. This is really the only talent. Well, I guess there's 2. There's 2 different talent choices that you can do at 13 and at 16, depending on how you want to play. We are going to go for Grace of Air, which just makes it so Wind Fury is going to heal us for more with our Frostwolf resilience. Can we do anything here? I mean, kind of. Oh, that's a good zombie wall. That's a fantastic zombie wall. Look at that. Dude, this Nazebo, he knows what's up. This Nazebo's living the dream right now. He's doing the things. All right, let's not get reset by Li Ming. We're okay. We're doing great. I would love to take this camp really quick. We have our whole team right here. We could easily grab this and continue to push, but I think I'm the only one with that idea, and that's okay. I am going to ping for assistance one more time, just in case they want to help. There we go. Uther coming in. Now, we're not doing that great on mana. Again, I haven't really been managing these little buff stacks on top of our Chain Lightning targets very well, but I'm trying. Again, I don't play Thrall a ton. He's extremely good, and I should play him more, but that's a thing that would become easier with practice. So we stole the camp for the enemy team. Li Ming's going to have to clean that up. She's using her ult for it, which is completely meaningless because that's going to be off cooldown, no problem. We did see Gul'dan moving up here for the enemy team, and Sylvanas is currently missing. Gul'dan just reappearing momentarily in the middle lane. So we should be relatively safe taking these. And again, I'm just going to spread this Chain Lightning as much as humanly possible and try to get my mana back off of each of these guys, and then auto attack for more healing, or with Wind Fury for more healing. Super good character. Cannot stress how solid he is. She used her only escape. I missed with mine, but there we go. That'll send him in the right direction. We'll try to finish off Gul'dan here. Unfortunately, I am going to be interrupted and now surrounded by the entirety of the enemy team because for some reason half of us went up here. We are going to die. Uther for the friendly team dead as well, and it looks like Gul'dan, unfortunately, is going to get away. I don't know. Ariel's way out of position. They're both way out of position for really no reason. We could definitely capitalize here. Nova being forced off to the left by Li Ming. Wow, that's not a good trade at all. 1 for... We're not even going to get what? Okay, 1 for 4. That could have gone better. Sad face. At level 16, we are going to go for Tempest Fury. This is going to make our Wind Fury, its final hit is going to slap him 3 times, which just increases our damage output by a massive amount. Again, there is one other option at this talent tier. You could go for Forked Lightning, so you could hold 2 charges of your Q ability, which again, we've been talking about how good the Q ability is at self-sustaining throughout the course of this video. Having another stack of that Q is really, really strong. We have Sundering up in 5 seconds. So I'll just go ahead and let the team know we're once again very split, but I'm going to work on these top seeds as fast as I can as I rub my eye. All right, the enemy team is moving towards me. Let's Sunder because I don't want to die. Maybe we can make something happen here. I mean, shit. I tried. I'm pretty sure I could have lived through that if I ran. Yeah, I just didn't have to re-engage. The Sundering hit, we could have just walked away from that, and we would have been fine. Again, the difficult part of playing Thrall is not the mechanical part of playing Thrall. It's not the landing your abilities on Thrall. That, generally speaking, that's very, very easy. It's saying, I have this many charges. Here's the pendant. I'm sorry. I'm like right in the way of this damn thing. I have this many charges on my pendant. How can I use this to live through this fight? How can I position conservatively while I'm waiting for my Wind Fury to come off cooldown so I can get more healing off of that? Like, it's a lot of just like positional awareness and also awareness of how much you can heal for at any given moment, how many targets your Q ability will bounce from each time, how many auto attacks you can land on a target before they start to move away. It's a lot of stuff like that, and that comes with practice. That 100% comes with practice. We are defending with our plant, which I'm never really a fan of, but we can at least poke at that Ariel a little bit and then move in with Wind Furies on this guy. Gul'dan is hitting me with that corruption, but we should be fine. We're just going to chase this guy into the buildings. Hopefully Nazebo doesn't get caught out, but this plant will not last much longer at all. There we go. 251 3 times on the final swing. That's a lot of damage, team. That is a lot of damage. But because we have the increased range on our Q, we can just poke at these guys as they're running away. Again, we can heal off of this minion wave every single time. And as they are starting to retreat, we're just poking them for free damage. Granted, the Ariel can heal through that damage, no problem. But still, we're forcing her to heal. We're forcing that decision to be made because we're poking. We're looking poised to team fight. Li Ming's actually cut off a little bit. I could have sundered there, potentially for a good play. Ariel caught in the zombie wall. Thrall coming out. Let's interrupt them before they can interrupt our Nazebo, shall we? All right. Moving in, trading on Thrall. We're going to lock him down with the wolf, take him out of the fight. Moving in on Gul'dan now. See, I'm in a position where I know chasing is the right thing to do, and we had every advantage there, but the team just kind of split up for some reason and decided not to push. And that's another frustration of playing Thrall. You really do need your team with you. That increased chain lightning range was able to secure that kill there that we would have not been able to secure without that talent at level 1. And that's another reason why it's important. I mentioned it makes Thrall more versatile. Well, it also just allows him not to have to chase as hard to actually pick up some of these kills, which, as you can see, when a fight starts, I have to be moving in. So having that option of just being able to poke a little bit as that target's moving away, having that increased kill potential as that target's moving away is really, really strong. We're not pushing in versus that building, so I'm just going to get a mercenary camp. They're going to be able to defend that no problem with Ariel wave clear and with Gul'dan wave clear. So I vote for just picking up some mercenary camps. Uther once again agrees with me, and we're going to be able to do that just fine. Sylvanas is going to be up in just a few moments. We have Sunder again in 5 seconds. I'll just let the team know we are starting to get pushed out of here, but the Sunder is a pretty fucking big advantage. Uther going in for the stun. Can he land it? Will it be done? No, unfortunately, it will not be. We're sundered by the enemy Thrall, but we can just sunder right back into him, and that'll feel real good. He'll be feeling that in the morning, team. We do manage to pick up a kill on the enemy team, Sylvanas, and we are starting to move in now, this time with a mercenary camp by our side, so we should be able to get this down. No problem. We'll go ahead and use our Wind Fury to deal increased damage to this. I am going to go for Bolt of the Storm versus this particular team, just because I've been having trouble with my engages. Like, I'll go too far, or my team won't follow me, and Bolt of the Storm just gives me another option to get out if that happens. So, for instance here, I'm a lot more confident in my ability to push in and do whatever, because I know I have Bolt of the Storm to immediately leave if I need it. The objectives are up, and we should definitely focus on that. I don't think we can win the game. Well, maybe we can win the game. Yeah, we can win the game. But it looks like we lost interest in winning. I don't know. Okay, we're all out of mana. We're all going back. That's totally fine. I'm going to move down to the bottom lane, and I'm going to focus on this objective. Hopefully the friendly team follows me in. Man, I'm in a great mood today. This is my 5th recording. Won every game. We've had really responsive teammates for the most part. I feel good. BlizzCon's coming up. Dude, It's a good day. I'm going to go ahead and tap the cup here, and then Nova's going to take that. We definitely need to start on this, and we need everyone here that can be here. So there's really no reason for Nova to be up top right now. She could help us on this and then go back for the plan, or she could just go back for the plan. She's risking her own life by being up there, basically, is what I'm saying. We'll just continue to deal some damage to this bad boy. He should die. Oh, come on. And then we'll rotate up top, and we might actually get another plant before this night is over. I think we should contest. I would not get that camp. We gotta wait now. I don't mind waiting. I'm just saying. We gotta wait. The enemy team is here, and they're in force. About half health left on this Garden Terror. I'm gonna start to poke it down. We don't have a ton of vision going on here, though. Let's go ahead and root that Thrall right in the stun of the Garden Terror, the Golem. And then we'll finish this off and grab all the seeds, and then we can continue this team fight, which is spilling into the top lane right now. I don't know why the plant isn't going straight for core, but it is not. But we're mounting up. We will have Sunder. We might be able to cut off this escape. Core? There's no reason to kill the buildings. There's also no reason for Nazeebo to... Okay, Nazeebo doesn't have any health. Can we kill the core? Why? Why are we wasting a plant on a building we don't need? We have numbers advantage. We could just kill the core. Hello? Team? Do we not want to win the game? I don't understand. Well, now we have to defend against this plant. We should be able to do that no problem. We're basically giving Sylvanas all the time in the world to res and then come back, which is no bueno. We need to make sure we don't get hit with that Sunder. We're still not pushing the core. I don't know why. I'm actually flabbergasted as to why we haven't gone on the core. Nazeebo still isn't here. What is happening? We've been playing so well. What's going on? I don't understand. There's a fear. We're going to lose our kill thoughts. Now we're outnumbered and we can't push in. Okay. All right. Well, that was a fantastic chain of events that happened there. Just great. Wait a minute. Those aren't the words that I'm looking for. Wait a minute. You mean the things coming out of my mouth are not what I actually mean? Shit! Is this the internet where sarcasm lives? Fuck. Does this take another 15 to grow? It does. Oh, that's a long time. I hope Nova's not dead. Oh, Nova's good. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get the Garden Terror and I'm gonna go kill their core. Because that's easy. I'm going mid for core. No, I'm not letting you take it. No. You lost your plant privilege. You fucking lost it. After you just take a plant and walk around, you can't have it. You can't have it anymore. We have plant. We core. Nice and simple. Straight to the point. We have plant, we core. Kilthoth should be on the way. He is. Okay. Well, Thrall's way out of position. Let's see if we can polymorph him, take him down. Good crystal by the enemy team. Sunder does not interrupt Nazeebo. And we'll just go ahead and disable this building here. What is this building called? The core. Oh, okay. Let's hit that. What a good idea. What a good idea, Pally. Top hitting that core thing. Weird. All right. Well, I think that's going to be the video game, everybody. Again, I cannot stress enough how good Thrall is and how everyone should know how to play him if they want to get better at the game. He really is phenomenal. He's like one of the best melee assassins this game has ever produced. I would say Kerrigan right up next to him, but Kerrigan is not as consistent. Thrall is super consistent. There's nothing complicated about Thrall other than keeping yourself alive. And again, I know I've said it 1,000 times, but that will come with practice. Don't let that discourage you if you do pick him up. Again, the talents I use in today's video are super standard. You're probably going to use this in just about every game. There are some deviations that you can do, But for the most part, Rolling Thunder, Ride the Lightning, Follow Through, Sundering, Grace of Air, Tempest Fury, Bolt of the Storm. At level 13, there is one deviation you can do, which would be Giant Killer if you're going up against a bunch of warriors. Or Spell Shield, I guess. I guess you could go Spell Shield. At level 16, it would be Forked Lightning. At level 20, it would be Nexus Blades. But that's it for me today, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed. Up next, we are going to have, my favorite assassin right now. We're going to be playing some Tracer. All right, everybody. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time.